Caloroga Shark Media.
Hey, I'm Johnny Mac. I'm a little late there because I didn't have my script open. I could redo it, but I just find it's more fun to leave these things natural and honest. Hey, good job out of private chef Maddie Goldberg. She has spent years working in fine dining, but these days she's just as likely to be found cooking at a Toronto food bank and sharing the results online. Once a week, she sets up the kitchen at the York Fort Food Bank, where she has about 2 hours to turn whatever leftover ingredients she has into roughly 100 meals. She told CBC, "I don't care who I'm cooking for, it's the same. I'm going to be producing the same food. Obviously, I'm just using different ingredients, and the inspiration is maybe a little different at a food bank, but technique-wise, it's exactly the same." She initially was working with basic pantry staples like potatoes and eggs, but word quickly spread throughout Toronto's community. Other chefs began reaching out with excess ingredients left over from pop-up events. She told the CBC, "Good quality ingredients they can't fathom throwing out. Every single cucumber I'm chopping right now is imperfect, but I'm going to turn it into something delicious and visually appealing. I think that's hopefully going to be the new realm of fine dining. Food's not perfect, but see how amazing I can make it taste." Nice job by Cassie. 15 years ago, she founded Broken Biscuits, a charity that supports disabled dogs. With the help of generous donors, friends, and volunteers, they have built what is believed to be the first dog park specifically for disabled dogs. The 7-acre park includes a racetrack and skate rink for dogs in wheelchairs, where dogs can pass their learner driver's test after being outfitted with their wheelchairs. There's also a cafe and fixtures like stables and small houses for shy dogs. There are also live cameras 24/7, so owners and volunteers can monitor the puppies to make sure they're playing safely. The organization shared in a social media post, "Try paws, blind, deaf, paraplegics, IVDD warriors, congenital birth deformities, amputees, and more. Different is great. Let's celebrate it loud and proud." Now, good news if you host a podcast called 5 Good News Stories and you're recording your show and you're like, "Oh, wait, you already did this story here. Remember the guy sticking matches up his nose? You did that already, so that can't be number 3. So good news that you have a friend in Richard. Richard listens to the show, and he had earlier today, as I'm recording this, sent me a story. Richard, saving the day. Thank you, friend. And Richard has brought us good news about a critter called a fisher. The fisher was spotted in an Ohio county for the first time since the 1800s. Cleveland Metro Parks went on Instagram. They shared trail cottage footage of a fisher. Now, I don't know what a fisher is. I'm from Queens, New York City. We had pigeons. Is it a bird? Is it an animal? I don't even know what to Google. I Googled fisher animal. I'm learning on the fly here. Wikipedia tells me the fisher is a carnivorous mammal native to North America, a forest creature whose range covers most of the boreal forest in Canada into the northern United States. The fisher is similar to, but larger than, the American marten. Again, from Queens, New York City. That's not helping me yet. Fishers have few predators besides humans. They've been trapped since the 18th century for their fur. Their pelts were in such demand that they became locally extinct in several parts of the U.S. in the early part of the 20th century. Despite the name fisher, the animal is not known to eat fish. The name is related to the word fitch, meaning a European polecat. Okay, now I know how to describe it. It's kind of like a polecat. The Metro Park said, "This is tremendously exciting, as this is yet another native Ohio mammal species to be documented for the first time in Cleveland Metro Parks. The return of fishers and other species like otters, bobcats, and trumpeter swans are a result of conservation efforts and emphasize the importance of our healthy forests, wetlands, waterways, and natural areas in Cleveland water parks. The fisher has had a similar comeback in neighboring Pennsylvania." Richard, thanks for sending that one over. That was clutch today, buddy. Nice job by the Olympia Music Foundation. They take musical instruments that get thrown away. They rescue them, fix them up, and place them into the hands of kids who otherwise wouldn't have access. The Olympia Music Foundation recently gave a 114-year-old repaired cello to a student named Jason. You know, I should look these guys up. When my mother passed away, we were cleaning out her apartment, and I got possession. Is it still here? Or did my wife snipe this thing? I'm going to be so mad if she did. No, it's still here. I have this accordion. It is not new, and I looked on eBay. It's not like it's super valuable or anything, but I'm like, I'm not going to just throw this thing away. I don't know what to do with it, but it's been sitting here. It's right behind me in the office where I record because my wife doesn't come in here, and this is where I hide things. She'll be so mad if she finds out I didn't throw away the accordion, but I don't want to just throw away the accordion. I should reach out to the Olympia Music Foundation. The Recycled Orchestra Project collects unwanted violins, cellos, and flutes, trains teachers to do basic repairs, and gives the restored instruments along with free lessons to kids from low-income families. All right, another Guinness World Record by that guy, David Record Breaker Rush, who has way too much free time. He has broken the record for most t-shirts worn during a half marathon. The previous record, 111. The new record, 137 t-shirts, which is 48 pounds of shirts. He had attempted to break the record at the famous Idaho Potato Half Marathon, but had to call it off when he reached 114 t-shirts and started to lose circulation in his neck. Yeah, the record's not worth that, buddy. But he came back and tried the record again, once again, at the famous Idaho Potato Half Marathon. This time he managed to finish the race while wearing 137 shirts. I didn't see a time there, probably about an hour faster than I would finish it wearing one t-shirt. Rush said it was a mix of determination, creativity, endurance, and a lot of t-shirts. Those are your 5 good news stories for today. Richard, thank you. See you tomorrow.